Welcome to the stream. Oh, hello, colonizer. Welcome back. Hi. Welcome to the stream. Hi. Yeah, we're doing eyeballs today. We're learning how. We're not even learning how to do it. I'm just doing eyeballs in different styles to expand my repertoire, basically. Just to make sure. Okay, that's very loud. Um, just to make sure that I can do it. Great. Alrighty. Every single one of the places I'm streaming to um, is now, the chats are now working properly. So I can see YouTube, Kick, Twitch, all that kind of stuff. So I fixed it from yesterday where only YouTube showed up for like an hour straight. And I literally missed like 50 messages on Twitch, so I think I fixed it now. So I apologize to the peoples of yesterday. Hello, Battery. Welcome. Hi. Sorry about yesterday. I know you sent a message. Hi. Welcome on Kick. We have the Colonizer seal on YouTube, and then I don't think anyone's on Twitch just yet, but we do have Kick, so hello, Battery. Welcome to the stream. Hello. I don't want to have people playing things. Why is WhatsApp sending me 10 messages? I have 2,900, I think, or not, maybe not 2,900. I have a lot of subscribers. 2.39k subs, yeah. Or is it just 2.3 now? Hold on. Let's see here. It's literally just 2.3. I'll give you a specific number here. Hold on. We have 2,301 subscribers on YouTube. We're going to mute the tabs of Kick and Twitch just because crunchy. It's just crunchy. And yeah, I try to keep more subscribers than most other people. I do apologize for that. Well, it takes years. I've been doing this since 2016, and I only have that many. Granted, I disappeared for like 5 of those years. 5 of the years that I actually have been doing stuff, but you know. Water. Alrighty. So, by the way, people, I think you should be able to see this now. Can you? I don't know if you can. No, you can't. Okay, hold on. 1 second. Properties. I don't think that it's going to capture it properly. Yeah, no. I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to do it. I don't know what to do about this. Yeah. Bit by bit doesn't work. So we're going to stupidly. Oh, this is gonna be stupid. Okay. Actually, no, it's not stupid. Okay. I just gotta make sure to only show my GT 191, which should actually be a higher resolution than game res either way. Great. And then just turn that off and lock that so it doesn't change the resolution on that. And then we need to add source display capture, add existing display capture, and then take this display, add this, grab this display capture, and just throw it above the game window. There we go. And this person is now banned on Twitch because fuck that. I probably won't be back for the rest of the day. It's 23:40. I apologize. I don't know what the 23:40 actually means. Unfortunately, I use Eastern Standard Time standard. You know, because I'm American. Depressingly so, but I'm American. Depressingly so, I'm American. But there. That should work now. All this should work. There. Now, let me... Okay. This should work now. Let me just... Okay. Let me just go properties. Capture message should be automatic, and this should just work. All right, cool, awesome, great. Now everyone can see my misgivings. Awesome, perfect. Okay. Now, I get really into this, so just keep that in mind. I might not talk very much, so I do apologize in advance to everyone who is watching. I do plan on getting a playlist going though. Just a playlist. I don't know what playlist it is. Just a playlist. Hello, Nancy. Welcome to the stream. Hi. We are quickly just changing the description. We have to. Just so that I don't get copyrighted for this. Because if I get copyrighted, I lose my money, so... that I get from the streams. I've already been fighting with a company to, you know... to actually stop copyrighting my shit, so... Alright. We are going to... delete some tabs real quick because I have too many of them. Literally too many of them. I don't need Instagram. I would like the skin tone stuff, but I don't need it right now, genuinely. Don't need to stare at graphics tablets because if I do that, I'm never going to actually get to drawing. Oh my god. Okay. Why are people ridiculous? Yeah, so... yeah, Ligzui, or whatever the hell your name is, you're banned. Get out of here. Don't come back to my channel. I don't know why people think that they need to come into my Kick channel and then spam their advertisements. I don't know why. Genuinely. Don't know. I have no clue. I don't really care. There we go. We'll have the music player up. And let's get my reference art, my like 40 Pinterest tabs up. Because you know, but we're doing eyes today. I was planning on doing mouth, but I'm doing eyes today because I think eyes are, well, the window to the soul, basically, and being able to actually use eyes. Basically everything starts with the eyes. You can start any character with any combination of eyes. At least in my opinion. So, being able to actually have a set of eyes that I can utilize for the models that I make is always pleasant. I plan on making 10, 20 different eyes. Maybe not in today's stream. Maybe not in fully today's stream, but definitely in general. I am going to get very angry with my microphone as well. But here we go. So each of these shapes has been rasterized. Why is this? Oh, of course it is. Okay, there we go. I hate it when my drawing tablet like bounces around. Can it stop doing that, please? The only reason because it's laying flat right now. Okay. Less bouncy. Good. Alright, so we need this. And I need to make sure that these are the 2 layers that I'm working on. Because we are... yeah. And we're gonna force the always use pressure for size when off, you know, brush preset controls. That maximum size is 20 pixels or 12 pixels no matter what. But I have that just so I can do it really fine if I want to. And so I can get really close with everything that I want to do. Now, I don't just use pure drawing techniques. I do actually use assistive tools in Photoshop. I don't just use my pen, crazy. I do use the stroke tool, blur, and all that kind of stuff. And opacity layers as well. Because if you want to actually make something decent with limited brushes, which is what I have, and not want to do a million strokes, you gotta kind of need to know how to use the rest of the Photoshop tools. And one of the things that people have asked me in previous chats is Nathan, Nathan, I'm just gonna say this. I don't know how old you are. One, don't say your fucking age. If you do, you're getting banned. Two, that's unfortunate, but I genuinely do not care. I'm sorry for that. I know how it feels. But I'm not a therapist. I do have limits to what I will say and talk about on stream. And one of the things is, yes, I like making people smile and like making people happy, but I will not be your therapist. I'm sorry about that. I'm here to show my art and show people how to do like eyes and stuff right now, and that's it, unfortunately. You can watch and learn how to do an eyeball, multiple, in fact, which we're gonna try to do at least 3 or 4 today. But I can't fix a relationship, unfortunately. Sorry. I'm gonna get back to it. We're gonna lower the opacity on the shading layers, by the way, to at least 50. The lower one is gonna be at least like 60, maybe 70. Yeah, 70 looks actually pretty good. And then the top one right here, we're gonna bring the opacity down. Bring the opacity up to 60. And that looks pretty good. Now, it's this one? Yeah, this one. Okay, I'm gonna fix this little mistake down here. Yeah, this one. I'm gonna fix that little mistake right there. And then that's the ring. So that's always the top layer, by the way. If you're hello, Mafioso. Welcome to the stream. If you're watching on Kick, or I know there's a couple people watching on Kick, because the Kick, by the way, gives you the higher resolution. I have that canvas set to the frickin' maximum that I can genuinely have it set to. The Kick and Twitch, you can go check those out. They're actually really cool. Same username, by the way, on Kick, so no plays games from YouTube. But I set the opacity to these layers, and I'll modify the canvas for the shorts viewers too, because that's where I get the most views either way. Just quickly, just to show y'all. Which actually, I think I can do something pretty cool, maybe. If I do this for that, and then this for this. No, that looks absolutely horrendous. Yeah, this looks horrendous. Okay. Alright. We're just gonna shove that back behind there and turn off the game view. So this is the thing. I basically have the shape, the ring, as the first layer. Oh. Give me back my dock. Give me my dock back. Jesus, there we go. So this is my first layer. This is the ring. And then it's always gonna be, you know, the ones at the top. This is the one I want to modify either way. But yeah, no, it's actually really cool. The way I have it stuff set up, I try to keep it as efficient as possible. Just for the simple fact that if I don't keep it efficient, it becomes a mess. Every single layer, every change that I make gets a new layer. I have seen a lot of people go and say that that's not efficient. To me, it's efficient. Because art history is a bullshit thing. And the art history brush doesn't work half the time, so just keep that in mind when doing this, basically. I am going to go like that, yeah. And then we are going to change the size to 32. Grab the paintbrush tool, and we're going to change the... Yeah. Yeah, okay, cool. And we're gonna do this, so, yeah. Hello. Hi, hi. Hello, Gray. Welcome to the stream. I can never get a good drawing pen. This is the third drawing pen I've had. It's already cracked. It's my third replacement. I just snapped these things. Oh my god. I'm not even doing anything that's like gonna make them crack or anything. It's just the plastic's so shit on them. You'd think that they'd at least last for the life of the device, but no, the screens last longer. And they're usually paired to the device, so I can't just replace them easily like I want to. I have gone down the route, by the way, because it's not the actual tip or anything that's broken. It's literally the plastic back body. So one of the things I've started to do is I've designed a new back body, button, mechanism, metal tube where the battery goes, and I'm going to have that 3D printed in resin. Tapped and made to work just better, and that's basically it, because that's all I can do. Because they're also discontinuing this version of the pen, so I can't do anything with it. I just realized something, by the way. Thank you, thank you. I am, however, going to... What is this one? I don't know what layer 4 is. What is layer 4? No clue. Layer 4 is that. Okay, so... Layer 4 is the green thing, so I'm actually gonna just kill these two. Oh, I forgot. I don't know. Oh no, wait. Hello, Soup. Welcome to the stream. What I realized is that I did this line without the assistive tools, because I usually use the contour tool, where I can make like easily rounded lines, right? Like that. But I didn't do that with this eyeball. Which is nice. I'm finally getting better with my pen control again, that I can actually do it without needing to use the excess tools. Basically. Yeah. By the way, one of the things that we don't use and is banned in the chat, by the way, is AI. So if you mention it or anything, the bot will ban you. And it's not for you, Alardic Throne. It's literally for everyone else, because I've had like so many people come in and be like, oh yeah, why not just use AI to do this? And I'm just like, go fuck yourself. Because go fuck yourself. Well, I used to be able to draw like this. It's not like it's something new that I'm doing. Legitimately, it's just practicing again. Oh, well, that's great. Oh no, what did I do? Oh, I have... Yeah, I don't know. I can't find... God damn it. Brush settings. Add the brush settings to my view. I have no clue what I did. Actually... No, I... Oh my god, okay. History. Let me see my history real quick. Okay, so I'm just gonna bring all that back, because I need this either way. This one, it's this one, yeah, that one. Okay, first I'm gonna delete this layer, either way. And secondly, well, I just screwed myself over. Come on. Right now I'm just drawing eyeballs. I do in fact have a character that exists. However, it's a little bit ripped apart, sad, very sad. I have another one that I'm messing with, just, yeah. I have another one that I'm very, very basic shapes, just to see how flat I can make a character without, like, you know. Okay, I'm gonna reset my Photoshop. Yeah, it's not very... Yeah, it's not very... Yeah, right. The eyes are the window to the soul. Like, that's... Like, if the eyes don't look good, then, you know, that's a thing. Oh, fuck. Preferences. Interface. Dark for one. Can I... I have done the dumb. I have done the dumb. I have done the dumb. Ginger. I don't think that that's appropriate to ask someone. General. Reset all preferences on quit. Yep. Delete. That's an old thing. There we go. Alright. I don't know where my iBoard thing went. Yeah, Ginger, that's like coming into like me coming to like Thanksgiving and being like, hey, do you not have a foot or something? I don't know. Such a weird way to start a conversation. Oh my god. Oh, I'm so happy. Oh, I'm so happy. I got my frickin' Photoshop back. Oh my god. I got my views back. Oh, I'm so happy. I have my swatches. I have my views. I have my navigator back. And I can zoom in and out of eyeballs again properly. Oh my god. I have all of my stuff back. I'm so happy. Holy shit. Alright, let's shove this keyboard back in the corner where it belongs. I don't know what I did, but I got it back, so that's all that matters. Let me fix my layer height, basically, though. My week. Eyeball stranger. Hello, stranger. Welcome to the stream. We're just doing eyeballs today. That's it. We're just literally doing eyeballs. That's it, Roach. We don't have anything else planned. We're just making eyeballs. Because the eyeballs is the start to every character that I do. So, okay, layer 3 is coming above everyone else. Layer 3 goes above layer... Oh. You. Yeah, you go... Layer 3 really didn't move much, did it? No, it really didn't. Alright, layer 3. You. Your opacity goes down to 53. No, 82%. Well, hello. Hello. Okay, and this one. And then what we're gonna do is actually we're gonna bring this up to 100. 100. Okay, good. We're gonna color pick this, draw. What the? Hold up. Wait a minute. Something's all fucky. I clicked the wrong thing. Okay. Okay, good. Good. Right? Okay. Whew. Thought I broke it again for a second there. Nope. Didn't break it. Did not break it. Didn't break it. I was using the patch tool, not the actual tool that I wanted to use. That's good. 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 I'm gonna keep the green hidden. Alright. Oh, let's do the hard part that I don't want to do because I don't think I'm gonna be good at this part, which is gonna suck. We're gonna do vertical symmetry though. Where on my canvas is that, why are you all the way over there? Come here. There we go. Because this pupil is symmetrical. So now I can make the little lines, the iris lines. And what we're gonna do is make another layer, layer 12. And we're going to, yeah, okay. We're gonna make another, like, circle. And just make a big circle. Just so that I know. Yeah, that'll work. Just a thing of don't go past this line, basically. Just so that I know. Because, you know. Okay. Let us first do a little bit of blur on the current lines. See what I'm working with here. Okay. And then go back to the brush tool and start making some more lines. Some are gonna be a little harder, some are gonna be a little less. We're basically just trying to form the colors and the pupil, the iris part. But this is, I don't want the entire thing to be like, you know, the center of attention. I don't want it to be. I want this to be less of the center of attention and just the center of the eyeball. That's it. And I think I did it pretty good, actually. I just hit this with a little bit of blur just to soften that a little bit. And if I go through and just disable all the extra stuff there, well, no, that's, wow, okay, there we go. All the extra stuff. And that's what we're left with. That's the lines, basically. Not very interesting, honestly. Very much not interesting. But that's with everything else on. Yeah. My This is it this eye? No, it's this eye, right? This eyeball. This is the first one I drew today. This one is a little bit different. By the way. No, I'm going a little too fast for Photoshop. There we go. So, of course, there is the behind, which actually I'm gonna probably delete that because that's not needed because the gradient fill actually fills the entire thing. So I'm gonna delete this part. Alright, so there's the gradient fill, and there's the outline of the eyeball. Then, of course, there's the first shading, second shading, third shading, or whiting. Just a little bit of spray, basically. Second shading, actually, in really nice shape for that. Then, of course, you know, reflections. And then, of course, the pupil. For that, it's a very simple vector eyeball. That's the first style that I went with because I was just like, what eyeball can I go with? Now this one is a little bit different. This one, I think it is. I am turning off the wrong eyeball. There we go. There we go. This one is the pupil. I'm gonna make another layer, by the way, because the pupil's not defined anymore. So I'm gonna make a new pupil. Hello, layers, blur. That's what that was. That was blur. Okay, noted. If you ever have the pleasure of using Photoshop Symmetry tool, by the way, it is a pleasure to work with. It's great. Now we're going to do a little bit of blur around the edges to just soften them up a little bit. Because, you know, that's the thing. Now, let us, I think it's this one? Yeah, it's this one. One second, please. Must make full opacity on that color, and then color pick, brush, fix, underneath, fix. There. Good. And we'll bring this back down to 71. Okay. Now we go to layer 7. And we're going to do some reflections. So we're going to pull reflections from... Let me create another layer just so I can see where I want the sun to be, basically. I want to probably pull reflections from that way. And have another one. If it's a ball, then another one right there, probably. And the reflection has to go down. Yeah. Alright. Gotta stop turning off my pen, I swear. Alright. Cool. Delete that one, because I don't need that one. Grab this. Grab that one. So if I go right there and then there. No, that sucks. Right like that, and then that. And then if I go... Let's actually see something here real quick. If I do the biggest one here, then the littler one there, and the littler one there. Yeah, that might work better. So if I just delete these, just real quick, and then I go. So biggest one right there. Slightly smaller one. Smallest one. Hit them with a little bit of blur, right? Because they're not supposed to be hard. Just light, just very light ones. I'm actually gonna delete this one. I'm gonna redo it because it wasn't the correct shape I wanted. I think that will work better. Let's find out. Nope, that's... Oh, come on. Okay. I want to set up a guideline because I can't seem to draw for shit right now. There. That should work. Yeah. A lot better. Bring that out and then bring this one in. Like that. Yeah. There. That is, I think, as close as I want to a more semi-realistic eyeball. Methinks, at least. I think. Changing up my thing. Yeah. Alright. Okay. Transform. We have the transform tool, by the way, immediately available to us. I love that. I think that, yeah, that works pretty well. Whatever light is reflecting, it of course is hitting there, hitting here. I think that works pretty well. Yeah. Delete that layer. I think this one is actually finished. I think it's finished. It looks pretty good to me. It doesn't. Now that I look at it, it doesn't. I'm missing something. I'm genuinely missing something. It's annoying me. That's gonna piss me off. Okay. Oh wow. I hate myself for that. Bring it slightly lighter. Yeah. And then I need a pupil. I need the pupil. I need my new pupil. It's layer... Nope, not that one. Layer 6? No. Layer 3? No. Layer... Yeah, this one. Layer 12. And I need to do another thing right here. Alright, cool. So I'm gonna do a little bit of, just a quick hit of shading. Because my brain can't, if the light is reflecting this way, if light go this way, why pupil not have color? Why pupil not have shade? Go burr. Like, why center of pupil not have any blur? Or any, yeah. Like, it doesn't need much, it just needs a little, slightly thick paste and then a little bit of blur on it. Wow. Actually. That actually does feel better. That looks better. That tastes better. It's that brain flavor tastes better. That tastes better to me. Yeah. I mean, I can also just like see how it would. No, that won't work. Okay. I was gonna say I wish it would flip, but yeah. Yeah. I could do ultra realistic stuff if I want to, but I'm trying to do more cartoonish stuff. I could spend freaking 5 hours on the eyes and everything else realistically. All of this looks really good. To me, this looks good. I don't know about anyone else. Everyone probably left me. I've been abandoned by YouTube chat. Unless it's just like frozen. Which I would not be surprised because it's done that before. Doesn't look like it's frozen actually. I just don't think anyone's watching. Yeah, no one's watching me. Okay, that's fine. I don't mind at all. I'm not here for anyone else. I'm literally just here because I want to draw and that's it. Draw, go burr. That's literally it. Okay. But genuinely, no. I think the eyeball works pretty well. Let's go out of left field. And let's close down eyeball 2. And let's pull out eyeball 3. No, I did basic prep for it, like you always do with anything. So I know what I'm getting into. That's all eyeball 2. Come on. And that's the eye outline. Eye outline always stays on top. Layer 10 is the bottom. So we're going to do more standard anime this time, I think. So have to. Firstly, I'm just gonna hide the history tab again, so I can have more real estate to actually work. Okay. Alrighty. Actually, you know what? I think I'm gonna disappear from YouTube so I can focus and hone my skills. My depressingly sad skills. You know.